This is what happens when the narcissist realizes they've lost you forever. Everyone, join me for another enthralling expedition as we delve deep into the enigmatic labyrinth of the human mind. Prepare yourself for what's to come, for the revelations are startling. Take a moment to process it all, and if what we explore strikes a chord with you, please show your unwavering support by liking, following, and sharing our content. Together, we can increase awareness and initiate change. For those who seek to immerse themselves further in the world of narcissism, my extensive course, Narcissism 101, Unmasking the Red Flags, Charting Your Escape, and Building a Life Reborn is available through the link in the description. Now let's plunge into the catastrophic moment of a narcissist realizing the immeasurable loss they've suffered. Envision this. A narcissist, formerly blind to their own imperfections, is suddenly struck with the harsh reality of monumental loss. The heart-wrenching realization that you, a prize beyond measure, irreplaceable, and invaluable, are gone. This crack in their facade shakes their foundation, piercing their twisted web of connections, causing a ripple effect throughout their toxic existence. But let's get real. The ego is a destructive force, decimating not only the narcissist, but also anything in their way. Their malevolent schemes leave a trail of devastation in every relationship they touch. They ensnare unsuspecting individuals, luring them into actions that cause harm. You may have turned a blind eye to this behavior in the beginning, but as we delve further into this narrative, the truth will become painfully clear. Imagine the narcissist stripped of their control, grappling with the excruciating pain of loss. Hindsight stings their ego, forcing them to face the harsh reality of their mortality. They are not invincible. They are mere mortals like everyone else. Gradually, they retrace their destructive steps, surveying the carnage left behind. They mourn over missed opportunities, broken relationships, and lives shattered. And only then do they grasp the universal truth. A life built on deceit, manipulation, and false smiles leads to a hollow existence devoid of meaningful connections. Let's keep this adventure going, shall we? Remember, your support is everything in bringing awareness to these intricate issues. Share, like, and follow our content as we work towards making a positive impact. And always bear in mind that the key to healing lies in owning our flaws and embracing the power of actual human connections. My friends, the survivors of a narcissist's relational terrorism are in for a grueling journey. It's like walking on razor-sharp stones, one agonizing step at a time. Progress may be as slow as a snail's pace, but let me tell you, it's a fight worth fighting. It takes incredible strength, determination, and a fierce resolve to confront each and every painful memory. Don't give up hope. If you remain steadfast and keep moving forward, the manipulative grip of the narcissist will gradually lose its hold on you. Now let's address a vital question that arises in the process of healing. Should you forgive the narcissist for causing soul-shattering wounds? Is it even feasible to forget, or is it merely an elusive idea? But hold on, take a moment to brace yourself for the journey ahead before you consider forgiveness. It's an arduous journey filled with obstacles and challenges, such as breaking the trauma bond, losing friends who may not comprehend, and starting from scratch in a new atmosphere. Let's be honest here. Forgiving a self-centered narcissist is about as likely as witnessing pigs fly through the sky. These soulless parasites charm their way into your life only to leave you in a pit of despair and agony. They leave behind a trail of shattered hearts and souls, causing unimaginable pain. If only we had known that they were walking disasters, would we have stepped into the danger zone? Absolutely not. Narcissists bask in the pain of others, wreaking havoc in their lives, all while skillfully concealing their true selves. They leave nothing behind except broken spirits and clenched fists. Narcissists are cunning entities, fully aware of the chaos they cause as they move from one target to another. Their legacy is one of unceasing turmoil and destruction. However, a day does come when they must face the consequences of their actions, admit their wrongdoings, and confront the mess they've created. It can be extremely gratifying to witness their downfall in the end. but it's challenging to truly rejoice in their comeuppance while you're still ensnared in the trauma bond, yearning for peace and praying for even an ounce of remorse. Sadly, my friends, that's not how they function. Narcissists could not care less about you. They are lone wolves, devouring whoever is within their reach without any regret. Always remember, my friends, that healing from the wounds inflicted by a narcissistic partner is a journey that demands resilience, self-love, and support. Don't fall into despair due to the lack of remorse or accountability from the narcissist. Instead, concentrate on your personal growth, reclaim your power, and surround yourself with genuinely caring people. The road ahead may be strenuous, but with determination and perseverance, you will emerge stronger, more profound, and free from the clutches of narcissistic abuse. Ending a relationship with a narcissist is not the conclusion, it's the start of a twisted cycle they engineer. They patiently wait, ready to dispose of you like a crumpled piece of paper at any time. They plot their next move, searching for the next easy target to boost their bloated ego. But beware, if a narcissist approaches you, reminiscing about the good times, it's nothing more than a deceptive tactic. You are a prized possession, a shiny object they can't bear to lose. You provide them with the ultimate supply they need to validate themselves and feel good. If you find yourself disentangling from a narcissist, brace yourself for an uphill journey. They comprehend your worth and will make the process agonizingly drawn out. You embody qualities such as light, love, and compassion, which are precisely what they crave to fuel their self-centeredness. They won't easily relinquish their hold on you, stretching out the torment for as long as possible. Now, I don't want to alarm you, but it's crucial to confront the harsh truth of how rampant and concerning narcissists genuinely are. They consume you without hesitation, draining away your energy and vibrancy, leaving you hollow and unsure of your identity. But here's the twist. They know precisely what they're missing out on by losing you. They compared you to other sources of supply and now feel the immense loss of what they once held. These self-obsessed creatures maneuver through life, eternally critical, perpetually dissatisfied, and always craving more. Let's be frank. We are all unique individuals, and the qualities you brought to the narcissist's table were extraordinary, priceless, and irreplaceable. You were their guiding light, the reason they woke up every day, and the very essence of their existence. You believed in love and the significance of lifelong commitment, but the narcissist saw you as a fool. To them, your vows merely gave them permission to mistreat you, reducing you to a mere object, existing merely to serve their insatiable ego. Why do they insist on hoovering you back into their sadistic world? Are they missing your unwavering support, emotional availability, and constant presence? Or do they want something from you that no one else can provide? It's almost as if they're addicted to the power they had over you, the control they wielded. They saw you as a source of validation, a financial lifeline, and a listener they could bend to their every whim. But don't be fooled, my friend. Don't allow their fake tears to trick you when they return crawling back. The truth is, they want to hurt you again, and they'll utilize every manipulative tactic in their arsenal to drag you back into their cycle of agony. It's heartbreaking, but that's just how they operate. Here's the million-dollar question. Will a narcissist ever feel remorse for their actions, reflect on their losses, and take responsibility for their mistakes? The answer is yes, theoretically, they could. But don't hold your breath waiting for them to acknowledge their wrongdoing. They're so consumed by their self-importance that they believe themselves to be above all the chaos and filth. In their mind's eye, it will always be your blunder. Seriously, when was the last time a narcissist genuinely apologized? When have you witnessed tears that weren't just a part of their charade, tarnishing their high-end clothes? They'll plead, beg, and even make solemn vows on their descendants' lives to modify. But it's all an act. You poured your heart and soul into that relationship, and they consumed it like a greedy black hole. And here's something else, dear reader. You fell straight into their trap. They knew precisely how to manipulate, ensnare, and coerce you, all according to their dark plan. They spun their treacherous web with precision, luring you with empty promises and flashy gestures. But with time, their responses became slower and slower, leaving you wondering if their interest was waning. Did they find someone else to feed their insatiable ego? Who knows? All you need to recall is that if a relationship seems too good to be true, trust your gut. There's always a sinister game being played behind the scenes. Let's be honest, dear reader, the narcissist had you wrapped around their finger from the start, utilizing every manipulative trick in their bag to ensnare you. They lied to you, and yet you kept coming back for more, almost addicted to the pain they inflicted. You eagerly anticipated their texts, but they became sparser and sparser. The replies grew shorter, more distant, and less meaningful. It was as if they didn't care anymore, as if you didn't matter. It's astonishing how they can switch gears so quickly, showering you with affection one moment, and disregarding you entirely the next. It leaves you confused, doubting your worth in their eyes. But let me make one thing clear, dear reader, it's not about you. It's all about their unquenchable thirst for supremacy and their relentless hunt for self-fulfillment. While you were yearning for even the slightest response from them, they were happily engaged in full-blown conversations with other people, completely disregarding your existence. How selfish and unfeeling, right? But here's the thing, it's not about you anymore. They moved on to a new target, leaving you behind like a discarded plaything. But wait, there's a silver lining. One day, they'll look back and fully understand the gravity of their losses. Their noxious behavior has cost them their relationships with their own children, business partners, and even the so-called friends they used to brag about. People are starting to catch on to their conniving games and are avoiding them like the plague. And what about those supposed longtime friends they keep mentioning? Chances are, they don't matter all that much either. It's all about keeping up appearances and feeding their ego. But here's the kicker. The narcissist's facade will soon crumble, revealing their true, ruthless nature to the world. They'll leave a path of destruction in their wake, damaging lives and relationships, whether it happens tomorrow or in the years to come. And you deserve so much better than this. It's time to cut the cord and move forward. Pay attention because there's a reason why narcissists aren't always easy to spot right away. They play a sly, underhanded game, and many of their victims are too afraid to speak up or simply not around them long enough to see through the facade. That's how they roll, that's their sick end game. In public, they might wear a friendly smile and act all pleasant, but behind closed doors is where the real horror begins. That's where their true colors come out, and they inflict emotional and financial destruction upon you. They know precisely how to taunt and manipulate you, and it's a sick game that they thrive on. But guess what? Here's the jaw-dropping part. Deep down, they know they've lost you. They'll never say it out loud because their ego won't permit it. But they sense it, my friend. They understand what they had in you, and they let it slip away. And you've emerged from the ashes stronger and more resilient than ever. The narcissist has been defeated. You're living your best life, while they continue to wreak havoc on unsuspecting victims. But trust me, the day will come when they finally realize the full extent of their actions and acknowledge that they were their own worst enemies. It's within your power to conquer this. Keep your head held high, stay true to yourself, and don't allow anyone to bring you down. Remember, you're not alone in your journey of growth and healing. It's time to reclaim your life and become the very best version of yourself. You got this, my friend.